So this is a video tutorial to help students in Miss Moses' 7th grade history class access the blended learning activities that we do on Microsoft OneNote. The first thing students are going to need is this YCSD tip sheet for setting up Office accounts. Students were given this in the beginning of the year. It should be stapled in their agenda. There's also a copy to the left that you can print off, and I have plenty of extras that all students need to do is ask for. So the first thing you need to do is go to portal.office.com. And this is the website for students to log in to Office 365. And so students will log in with their YCSD credentials. Their login information is their student ID number at ystu.ycsd.york.va.us. And when students put that in, the screen is going to change to a YCSD login. Don't freak out about that, that's fine. And then their password is the same as their network password. So this is what that screen will look at when students type in their email. And then you'll put in the password, which is the same as the one they use to log on to the school computers to Aspen. That is all the same. And then once students log in and are on Office, they'll get a screen that looks like this, which is their access to all of our Microsoft Office online accounts. And then you'll see up here, since I'm on an iPad, it has Get Office apps. So students are using a mobile device. They can get on through the online version, but if they download those apps, it's a little bit more reliable. And then if you're on a computer, it will say download Office. And so students, while they're in York County schools, have access to 5 licenses for Microsoft Office. And if you know anything about computers, you know that's really great because those are very expensive. And so you can get free Microsoft Office on a home computer. There is access to a lot of the different online versions here, but we are going to be clicking on OneNote, which will take students to the online version of Microsoft OneNote. If you download the app, students can also open it that way. And then this is what students should see when they log in. If students log in and there's just nothing there, that may be because they've opened up their personal notebook and not their history notebook. So if they hit those 3 lines in the corner, they'll get a menu like this to open up. And it should have access to their history notebook. This is mine, so I obviously have all of the different blocks. But if that does not show up, students can also hit at the bottom, Open Notebook, to see all of their notebooks. And so once you're on the history notebook, it'll look like this. And so you've got the 3 main sections of student notebooks. So there is the Content Library, which has a space where I can post things for students that they cannot edit. There is the Collaboration space, and then finally there is the Student Notebook. And so that down here says Student Notebook, and then up here where I see it, it will be one with the student's name on it. As a teacher, I can see and access all of the individual student notebooks, which is why I have so many up there. But that, whenever I say your personal notebook, that means the section with your name on it at the top. Most of our blended learning activities, unless you're told otherwise, will be under Collaboration space. So students go ahead and click Collaboration space. They should be able to go to the Blended Learning Assignments tab, and in the sidebar they'll see all of the different options for blended learning. My blended learning is always have instructions at the top for what students need to do to get those done. If you cannot access that, please let me know so that students can get help. I can't help you if I don't know that you need it. And then to get out of the collaboration space, for example, if you're trying to get into your own notebook, there's this little arrow which looks a little bit different on all sorts of different devices, but that's where you would go to get out.